Well, hello, PS51, and welcome back to DreamYard. We're continuing our ongoing story. Remember, I'm Mr. Wizard, and I'm running for president of the magical realm. And what I like to do is each week interview somebody or citizen, that means somebody that lives in the magical realm, and find out what their needs are so that if I become president, I could really do something to help them out. Well, guess what? Today we have a new mystical creature, and she's going to introduce herself, her name, and tell us what mystical creature she is.
Hi, PS51. My name is Serena, and I am a mermaid, creature.
Ah, I love it. Well, Serena, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions because I'm running for president and I want to make sure that I try to get your vote. So the only way I could do that, I think, is if I could help you with some of your concerns and your needs. So as a mermaid, can you tell me three things that would make your life better? Now, before Serena tells us her ideas, I'd like you to think about that. Take a moment to think, if you were a mermaid, what would improve your life? Now, these are going to be Serena's answers, but you have your own answers. But let's find out what Serena thinks. Serena, can you start us off?
Yes, so the number one concern I would have is I would love clean water.
Clean.
Water
Now,
that's unpolluted.
yes, it's so much pollution. People throw things in the river all the time. I'm so glad that you brought that to my attention. I already knew about it, but I'm so glad that I have it as part of the things that I would like to change. Now, students, I know that a lot of us cannot write, so you do not need to write this, but you are making these notes in your mind. What would you put as number one? Would you put cleaner waters or something else? Think about what your answer would be. So I have clean waters, but this is for Serena. Serena, can you give me two more things that would improve the quality of your life?
Yes. So the second thing would be less boat traffic so that we can swim freely and not get injured.
Yes, I've heard that those boats at the bottom of them, they have a propeller, and I know that that can cause a lot of injury if we're not careful. So less
Okay.
boat traffic.
That's right, Mr. Wizard.
I think, I believe in all of these things that are important to you. Can you give me one final thing?
Yes. So when we come ashore, we would love to have a safe place that we can be together.
Wow. A safe place on land.
Mhm.
Now, I am quite curious, Serena Mermaid, because I haven't seen too many mermaids on land. So, what do mermaids do when they go on land? Do they have like legs like Ariel, or do
So,
they?
yeah, I we when we go on land, we bask in the sun. We sit in the sun. Um, we don't have legs like Ariel.
Right. Yes, I know that she's a special mermaid.
She is special, but
You
we tend to stay right near the water and we just sit out in the sun, sort of like seals.
Yes, exactly. I have seen that. All right, then. I have Serena's three things. Did you think about it? If you were a mermaid, what kind of needs would you have? I hope that you have your list in your mind. We're going to come back in part two with an activity. And our activity will be to map out where Serena lives. Does she live in a pond? A pond is a very small body of water. Does she live in a lake? A lake is even bigger than a pond. Or does she live in a river? Rivers are even bigger, and the biggest body of water is an ocean. So stay tuned, and we'll find out where Serena lives, and we'll find out what land is around her since she wants to bask in the sun and come on land. We'll find all of that out. So stay tuned for part two. Bye for now, PS51. And bye, Serena. I see you next
Bye.
interview.
Bye, Mr. Wizard.